Action.
Okay. So what we did today was we're replacing the filter media. Joe's Triton commercial sand filters. Triton 3, Triton 2, Triton huge. Anyway, you're going to want to, this is a two-person project, and you're going to want to find somebody with long arms to help you out. And tools. Joe and I scrambled for tools as well. We're going to use two trash barrels rather than one huge one, so we can both bring them out at the same time and dump them, rather than trying to heat one huge trash barrel. But if you have one, it's going to take a couple extra minutes. We're using just some pliable stuff too, so we make sure when we get down to the laterals not to crack them, even though we're just going to toss them and replace them today. But you want to try to get some pliable stuff. We've also destroyed some lockout tagout stuff, but these are really awesome because they're not so pliable, and you can, when you start doing the first part of the sand, it's easier to dig it out. That sand is really compacted in there. Also, we loosen the sand and use the whole muriatic acid jugs too. Cut those off, so for volume we got a lot out of there as well. Like I said, it's a two-person project. We didn't use the vacuum because it kept getting clogged in here. So if you have a shop vac, make sure you get a big guy that has a pretty big inlet in here, because that's what kept getting clogged, the sand being wet. Other tools that we needed was, where's the hardware for this? So what size is that?
3/8, maybe?
Oh, a 3/8 guy here, and you're basically, we'll get to that in a second. Any other tools that we need? You'll figure it out. Joe used a hammer to help us get this laid out. So we shut off both the filters because we were finding that you're actually getting some water back in the filters on this side, even though we've got two. So we've had those shut off for about 3 or 4 hours so far, but it should be alright. We shut off this 2-port valve here to backwash so we wouldn't get any returns back into the pool. If you have a multi-port valve, I would imagine that it goes to stop or close on it. I can't remember. So we got everything shut off. We removed the lid, and then we moved this tap down here, and that allows the water to drain out. Down there you can see we actually just put some water in there to clean off the laterals because we're about ready to replace them. So, now comes the tedious part. Joe and I actually had some tunes because it's taken us about 2 hours to do the sand, and not that we don't have any conversation pieces or anything, but it was nice to have some music. But this is what it looks like so far. We're waiting for that yucky water to drain out so we can replace these. But we took out all the sand, scooped it out, and once we got closer to the laterals, we were pretty cautious. The hardware or the white piping that we had removed, we'll go over that in a second, but this is what it looks like. And once we remove the white product out of there, that first top part of the piping, it actually got pretty easy, just tedious. So that's what it will look like, and these are the old laterals right now. We're about to replace those, and I'm sure we'll come back to that. Look right here. Right there, you can see the gap. That's probably where we were getting sand out of there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so we'll look